Hey everybody, it's Jenny Hansen Lane. Welcome back to my channel. I am a digital marketer that is looking for a more robust passive income. I have 3 kids and I love spending time with them, so I'm looking for what is the most money I can make passively. And so far it's been KDP. I've tried lots of different things over the past 3 years, and so I'm documenting my journey for scaling a KDP account. I got a question today on my YouTube channel and I wanted to review it because I think this scenario is more common than we would like it to be. And this is kind of, what to do when you have a lot of books published but nothing is really selling. And the most important thing to remember from this video is the 80-20 rule. And that is typically that 80% of your sales are going to come from 20% of your books. So you can do the math, you can calculate how many books that you're selling, and you can divide that by your library. My percent, last time I checked, was 19%. 19% of my books make up 80% of my income. But 2 months ago, it was like 12%. And then I started running more ads, and that helped. So I'm not concerned so much as if you focus on quality. To me, it's okay if you don't hit this exactly. I wouldn't get hung up on it, but don't expect to publish 100 books and have 100 sell. Your number will be higher than 20% if you do all your research and you make quality books. And for low content, more common than not, you'll see the 80-20 rule play out in your account. So today on YouTube, we got a question from Denise. She's replying to, I believe, an income report. And she says that she works full time. She has just under 100 books and she's struggling to get sales. She's getting a handful of sales each month, but for September, she's only had one sale. And it's disappointing, right? So let's talk about the tips that we can do. She's also running lottery ads. We're going to talk about that. So here's the custom feedback to answer the questions in this video. Knowing why your book sells. That's really important. So if you've only had a couple sales this past month, go back through those books and look at them and think, would I buy this? Why are these being sold? Right? And take note of that. I think it's important also to look at the books that you are selling and see if there's any similarities behind them. Is the design similar? Is the type of customer the similar? Is the niche similar? If you can identify similarities between these books that are actually making money in your account, that's going to give you some creative ideas to keep going. And it's going to provide opportunities for you to create complementary books to the books that are selling. And what I mean by this is if you have a coloring book that's doing well, think about what the customer might, what else they might like. And as you do that, you will publish it under the same pen name. And if they're following your pen name, they're going to get those updates. So there's opportunities when you are looking at what sold and doing your own research in your own account that may be there that are untapped resources for you to focus on. As for organic sales, the basics for a KDP account are the following. Always validate your title and subtitle. Always make sure that there is a demand for it. And one of the reasons that it's important to validate is because you can change a lot of things in your KDP account, but your title and subtitle is not one of them. Your pen name is not one of them. So be sure that you are positioned yourself correctly to receive organic sales because you have your title and subtitle working for you. Then you'll compare your keywords to the sold books and the unsold books. So if you are selling books, go in and look at the keywords, write them down in a Google Doc, research them, see what else comes up with that, and go into your unsold books and see if there's any crossover there. I also talked about this in a previous video earlier this week to use ads to find new keywords. If you have a book that's selling, that's going to help you to know what words and what people are actually searching for. You get to update your descriptions, okay? And so the tip that I would give you to update your descriptions is with the pastor method. And I'll do a video on that tomorrow. but it stands for problem, agitate the problem, provide a story for some solutions, maybe testimonial, an overview, and the call to action. And when you go through this method in copywriting, people are more converted to your product because you're starting with the problem. So that's what a hook is. Talk about the benefit of having your product. Imagine this notebook helping you XYZ. And then you get to update the cover. These are the organic sell basics because they work. If you can make a better cover and description and keywords, you're gold. But you have to have all these 5 things in place for you to make it happen. As for Amazon ad strategies to this question posted in YouTube, lottery ads aren't forever. So you cannot scale a lottery ad if you have multiple books in there. You're not going to get the ACoS that you want. And in my experience, I'm only 9 months in, but I end up turning off every single book except for the best one, and it becomes its own ad. I only scale one book at a time. If you've gotten a lottery ad that you've gotten a sell from, take that information, take that data, those keywords, start a new ad, and drive traffic only to one book at a time. Okay. So, those are really important tips that even if you focus on these 5 tips here, you'll be in a better place to get that 80-20% higher up in your account. All right, you guys, love you. Peace out.